Toronto winter got me thinking about July. Same view from the condo, different state of mind. OVO, I was watching, yeah, you know the time. Remember when we walked from Giannis Medina? You held my hand like it was 2010. Now the range got heated seats, but my heart's still cold. Miss the way you laughed when I told jokes so. Scotiabank Arena packed, but I feel alone. Got a city on my back, but I'm not home. Your mom still asks about me when we cross paths. Said you moved to Vancouver chasing better math. Grades don't matter when the love was real. Now I'm sipping to your sax, wondering how I feel. 15 missed calls from the label today, but I'd rather hear your voice say I'm okay. The 6 raised me tough, but you showed me soft. Now the penthouse feels empty, worth the cost. Late night drives on a 401, thinking about the damage that I've done. You were my foundation, my beginning. Now I'm just a ghost in your living room. Over your chains heavy, but they ain't got weight. Like the words I never said before you left the gate. Toronto nights got me feeling nostalgic for the girl who knew me before the glossy. Saw your face on my nephew's iPad screen. He said, Uncle Aubrey, that's Miss Karen's queen. Damn, time moves faster than a Rego train. From Union Station to the pain. Got a new girl, but she don't understand why I keep your scarf in the bottom drawer stand. She asks why I stare at a Drake hotel sign. Says I'm living in a different time, but you were there when I was just Aubrey Graham. Not the artist, not the fame, just a boy who loved basketball and poetry. Now the trophies gather dust next to memories of us eating too tweeting 3 a.m. Wiping cheese curds from my chin. Those are real moments, not a Hollywood scene where everybody wants a piece of what I mean. The CN Tower still stands tall in my window view. Nothing's the same without you. Got a world in my palms, but my hands feel empty. Toronto's my city, but my heart's still Century. Garden feelings I should've let go, but some roots run deeper than the subway below. Late night drives on a 401, thinking about the damage that I've done. You were my foundation, my beginning. Now I'm just a ghost in your living room. Over your chains heavy, but they ain't got weight. Like the words I never said before you left the gate. Toronto nights got me feeling nostalgic for the girl who knew me before the glossy. Came from Brampton, you was my real one. Before the money changed the sun. Toronto, always.
Rain tapping on the penthouse window like you used to. Text still unread from yesterday. What's the point of good morning now? Remember Queen Street and 14th? Snow melting on your jacket. We built castles out of coffee cups while the rest of the world passed us. Should've known better than to trust the calendar on my wall. Different city every week, same emptiness through it all. You kept pictures of us in your phone long after we parted ways. I kept the keys to your place for 3 months after you moved away. Money talks, but it never tells you what you really need to hear. Everyone wants something when they see your name appear. Toronto winters taught me how to build warm from nothing at all. But these California nights leave me standing in this empty hall. Tables turn when the spotlight found me. Now you're calling when the silence surrounds me. Different time zone, different truth. Can't keep building on foundations made of loose. I drive past your building just to see if your light's still on. 30 floors up dreaming while I'm standing on the lawn. Got everything they said would make a man complete, but I'm standing in the kitchen with like last night's dinner onion. Yeah, I got the views, but not the sight to see. That all the space between us Is it meant for me? Met this painter in Berlin who said my smile didn't reach my eyes. Said she see the same look on street performers who memorized all the right moves but forgotten why they started dancing. We spent 3 days just talking how our fathers never lasted. She doesn't know my face just feels the way behind my voice. Said it's heavy like the CN Tower when you have no other choice. I told her about the studio at 3 a.m. making something from the air. How I build these bridges hoping someone stays across the water there. But she just nodded slowly while tracing patterns on the glass. Said sometimes the kindest thing is letting broken things just pass. My past was filled with stamps but hollow in the middle pages. Building worlds from samples while real connections slowly fades. Remember when we used to cook at your apartment on that floor? You burned the pasta every time while I pretended not to notice. Now I own that whole building, kept your kitchen just the same. But the silence echoes louder than your laughter ever came. Yeah. I drive past your building just to see if your light's still on. 30 floors up dreaming while I'm standing on the lawn. Got everything they said would make a man complete, but I'm standing in the kitchen with that last night's dinner uneaten. Yeah, I got the views but not the sight to see. That all the space between us isn't meant for me. The light just went off in your window. Guess I'll head home now. Yeah. Yeah.
They say the boy is certified, but I'm still searching. They don't know. I was on Western when that first check clipped. My mama called me screaming, said, boy, you was set for years, but that paper brought some faces I ain't never seen before. Now my contact list got numbers that I can't ignore. I remember rolling Dolo in that old Falcon Roller. Now it's Maybachs in the driveway, still feel like a loner. My day ones acting different, like they can't recall the struggle. Now they talk behind my back, but smile when we in public. I got plaques from every angle, from the doctor overseas, but I'm still up at 4 a.m., can't get no sleep. My accountant talking figures that should make me feel secure, but I'm inspecting every deal, can't trust it anymore. This foundation that I built with everything I had inside, thought success would heal the wounds, but they just multiplied. And I'm trying to find my way back to when the truth was all we had, before the cameras and the cash, before we all got separate paths. They call me Six Guy, but I'm still praying someday. The view from up here got me seeing different ways. Everybody saying that they love me now, but I don't know who trust when the light go out. I thought this life would feel different, thought I'd finally feel alive, but I'm just trying to survive. Yeah, I'm just trying to survive. My last ex hit my line talking proud of you and such, but last time we was talking said I'd never be enough. For her family function, now she switching up the story. I seen that same behavior from my so-called day ones. True story, I'm in a Bayview penthouse, staring at the skyline. That same view I used to draw when I was writing punchlines in that basement with 40, trying to make it classic. Now we making magic, but the feeling feels like plastic. My pops told me, son, watch who you let inside your home. Should've listened to his voice, would've saved me from that tone. They be using when they asking for another favor. I got lawyers watching lawyers, got my sister reading paper. People in my ear who never cared about the craft, but they hitting on my phone like we got history in the past. Maybe I'm the one who switched it, maybe I'm to blame. Maybe all this pressure really got me going insane. I just wanna go back to when we wasn't calculating every single move, every step we be taking. I miss the days when we was young and just reckless. Now every move feels scripted, every step feel tested. They call me Six Guard, but I'm still praying some days. The view from up here got me seeing different ways. Everybody saying that they love me now, but I don't know who to trust when the light go out. I thought this life would feel different, thought I'd finally feel alive, but I'm just trying to survive. Just wanna feel something real inside.
I'm just tryna survive. Yeah, the boy certified. But some days I don't know why. I would trade it all back for that feeling that I had when we was young. That feeling that I had,
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sunrise on Young Street, another night gone wrong. Got your message, it's the lighting up my phone screen. Should've known better than to let you back inside my zone. Now replaying every word we spoke in that cold tone. Remember summers on the island watching boats drift by. You trace patterns on my palm while telling me your lies. Now I'm sitting in this penthouse with a view over the whole scene. Money can't fix everything, especially what's between me and you and all the history. We try to rewrite different city every weekend, but the feelings stay the same. Got your old hoodie in a drawer, I haven't washed it yet. Sometimes I put it on when memories start to set. In this life I built for myself, it's hard to find the truth. Everybody wants a piece of you, including you. Yeah. The tables turned when I turned up. Now you calling, I don't pick up. Different time zone, different life. Can't keep running back to what we had, no. I drive past your building just to see your light is on. 30 floors up, but I still feel so small. Got everything they said would make me whole, but I'm still standing here with half a heart. Yeah, I got the views, but not a sight to see. That all the space between us isn't meant for me. Met this girl in Paris, she a painter from the 6. Said she liked the way I listen when the music playing soft. We spent 3 days just wandering the streets of Mama, talking about our fathers and the things we never got. She doesn't know my face, just know my energy. Said it's heavy like the rain that falls on Queen Street in July. I told her about the studio sessions, 4 AM creations, how I build these bridges, hoping someone stayed across the water. But she just smiled and said you're not the only one who leaves. Sometimes the kindest thing is honesty without a grief. My passport's filled with stamps, but empty a connection. Building worlds from samples, mixing truth with my reflection. Remember when we used to dance in your basement? Your mom would bang on the pipes when it got too loud. Now I own that building, bought it last December. Kept the basement just the way it was back then. I drive past your building just to see your light is on. 30 floors up, but I still feel so small. Got everything they said will make me whole, but I'm still standing here with half a heart. Yeah, I got the views, but not a sight to see. That all the space between us isn't meant for me. The light just went off in your window. Guess I'll head home now. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, on a late night scrolling through old contacts. Wonder if your new life got better optics. Polaroids on the fridge start to look like fossils. Guess that's what happens when the trust is ours. Spent the summer dodging paparazzi flashing. You were building futures with architectural drafts. Now your life's trapped in somebody else's captions, while I'm reading text with a passion. Lasted 2 years deep, but the wounds still bleed. Like that time you left your key under the mat for me. Changed the locks, but the house still breathes your scent. Funny how absence makes the logic bend. Maybe we were just practice rounds for the real thing you found downtown. Do you tell him how I hate the sound of closing doors? Does he know that sound? Yeah, no. This ain't closure, it's a comma in our sentence. Still see your silhouette through the condensation on this glass where I trace your name again. Damn, this comfort in the pain is beautiful affliction. Your ghost writes checks my heart can't cash, but the mortgage on these memories stays mad. She hit your line with that time zone game changer. Now your morning star with different danger. I see the receipts in filtered stories. Your hand replaced by temporary glories. Tell me, does she know your coffee order code, or how you fold your arms when stories get old? Remember that fight in the rain outside the venue. Your mascara bleeding like watercolor blue. Said we built something permanent. Now I'm standing in a blueprint ruins. Funny how the strongest foundation still crumble when two hearts have separate destinations. Closure, this ain't closure, it's a comma in our sentence. Still see your silhouette through the condensation on this glass where I trace your name again. Damn, this comfort in the pain, it is beautiful affliction. Your ghost write checks my heart can't cash, but the mortgage on these memories stays maxed.
Your number's still under, maybe someday.
From the six to the world, another night, another story. Let's go. Midnight scrolling through my contacts, wondering who's still real. Used to have a circle, now it's like an uneven wheel. Friends turn to acquaintances when the numbers start to climb, but I keep my head above water, learning how to navigate these times. Remember basement sessions, dreaming about a different life. Now I'm checking my accounts, making sure everything's right. The city changed around me, but I stay the same inside. Just a kid from the north who learned how to worldwide. They don't see the sleepless nights, the calls I had to make, the sacrifices that don't show up on a balanced plate. They just see the outcome, not the journey it took. Another chapter closing, another page in the book. Running through these options, trying to find what's genuine in a world of replicas. I'm still searching for original. They say the view is different when you're looking from the top, but sometimes I wonder if I'll ever find a place to stop this constant motion, this digital parade. Sometimes I miss the days when less was what we made with the sun, this digital parade. Sometimes I miss the days when less was what we made. Private jets and hotel rooms start to feel the same. Different city, different faces, but it's all part of the game. I scroll through memories on my phone when I'm alone, reminding myself where I started. Sees that I've sown the group chat's quieter now. Everyone's on their own path. I'm just trying to stay connected while doing no math of who's really with me, who's just along for the ride. These are the questions that keep me up when the world's outside. Maybe this is what they meant when they said careful what you wish for. Success comes with a price tag that you can't afford to ignore. Every relationship measured by what it brings to the table. Sometimes I wish we could go back to when we were more stable, when loyalty wasn't questioned and trust wasn't broken. Before every conversation had words left unspoken. Running through these options, trying to find what's genuine in a world of replicas. I'm searching for original. They say the view is different when you're looking from the top, but sometimes I wonder if I'll ever find a place to stop this constant motion, this digital
another track, another night. For 6 with love. Drake. Drake. Three missed calls from the number I saved. But the 416 say she back in Mississauga. Voice memo to myself, say remember what you promised. But the promises sound different when the crowd stops screaming. I text you up at 2:47, read receipt immediate. She typing and start again, this is a ritual. I'm at a penthouse level, floor to ceiling, showing a gardener. Traffic still moving even when the world go quiet. My accountant say we up, but my spirit doing all this. Every like a transaction, every post a different mind. She say you changed this shit wrong, but the old me couldn't afford this. Now I got a kind of silence that costs more than any chorus. I keep my old phone just to scroll through who I was. The contacts I don't text, the conversations that I lost. Every I miss you from 2012, hitting different now. The signal strong, but the connection got me questioning how. This ain't the light that I projected on that CRT-TV. Back when the grassy check barely covered the studio fee. Now I got a gun to your Jackson, so if you need anything, and all I need is someone who don't need a single thing from me. They say the 6 is buzzing, but the noise feel like a blanket. I know every face inside the club, but I can't shake this feeling. I'm driving on the rails, every venue in a playlist, but asking where peace reside, he look at me like I speak ancient. She got a new man driving Honda, work at good life. Post stories when I'm smiling cash and finally got my good life. I double tap from the tour bus and block her from my insights. This an algorithm of attachment in the age of highlight. My mama say protect your soul, the rest is just a rental. But the contract I signed ain't come with no instrumental. Every feature that I do, they want a Drake aesthetic, but the Drake aesthetic's just a boy and felt. They say that I got a house it on that CRT-TV. Back when that grassy chest barely covered the studio fee. Now I got a gun to your Jackson, you need anything. All I need is someone who don't need a single thing from me. I keep my old phone just to scroll through hours. The signal strong, but the connection got me questioning how.
Hey, it's me. I know you probably won't get this till after the show. I saw your story. I'm glad you're good. I'm still in the same place. Different area code though. Anyway, delete this or don't.